So that's an interesting. How did you get into the VC firm in the first place? And then have you got any tips of once you're in there? Because I see a lot of people advising and on advisory boards. But how do you turn that into an actual sort of a job?
Yeah, so I think for KKR, private equity, how I got in, um, and it's through networking, right? But I think my network, I heard something earlier today that says your network is your net worth.
Right.
I think I've interviewed probably 25 people in the last 15 days, and it's all about, I have this thing where for the next 30 days, I'm going to provide critique of your resume, interview tips. I'm going to do mock interview, and it's just been overwhelming the requests that I've been getting. And one of the things I tell people is that if you're using LinkedIn to search for a job or Indeed, that should probably be your last option. Your network is going to be a lot more powerful. So, to come back to the question, how did I get into the private equity space? I have a great, I consider him a mentor now. We're part of a WhatsApp chat group, probably 425 security professionals from interns all the way up to CISOs. I'm a blabber, so I talk. Someone raises a question in the chat. I say, "Here's how you solve it." And he reached out to me privately, and he said, "Hey, I have a role that's opening up in Optiv. Why don't you? I'd love to talk to you about it." And I remember because I was in Dubai. It was 2 o'clock in the morning. He had just gotten home from work, or it was it was just a weird time. And we
Yeah.
talked, and by the time I got back from Dubai, I had an offer in my inbox. So it's, the power of networking cannot be underestimated.
Wow. Yeah, that is an amazing example of a lot of the stuff that we talk about. And we'll definitely we're 100% going to come back to that because at some point in a bit we'll talk about being a hiring manager and how you get those opportunities to be in front of people. Yeah, I do warn you that when this goes out, you're going to have a million requests of how they get on that WhatsApp group.